Hello everyone and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On General Hospital, feuds were the main theme this week. Jason and Hitman exchanged gunfire toward the conclusion of the week, and it appears that Ava is putting herself in risk. It appears that things are about to get explosive. This is not a terrible thing because there are some narratives that need to be concluded. Alexis, Joss, and Nina got into a fight with Ava in just one episode, and Alexis promised to apologize to her for starting the process of her disbarment. You have the makings of a Who Shot Ava Jerome plot when you include a number of Sonny's old family members who are now all traitors and don't particularly enjoy Ava's influence over him. Though I don't think Ava or Maura West will go anywhere, she is now making more enemies than anyone else save Sonny. Furthermore, the writer's decision to have Ava abruptly burn so many bridges must have had a deeper motive. Following Gregory's passing, I wrote last week about how every day on General Hospital was heartbreaking. This week, the reading of Gregory's will, Alexis and Finn depending on each other, and Tracy stopping over to see how Chase and Brooklyn were doing all contributed to a slight increase in tears. One of the best aspects of this plot has been Tracy's development of feelings and her becoming into a nice person throughout their talk, which was masterfully written and portrayed. For a brief period, though, I did wonder if the writers were considering giving Finn and Alexis another chance after the drama involving Liz. After putting on his big boy trousers and promising never to take a drink again, Finn apologized to Liz for totally losing it on her. Everything appeared to be understood and forgiven when she checked on Finn later, but there seemed to have been a disruption in their relationship's force. His excessive assurance that Finn won't drink again looks like a major red flag in light of their conversation and his subsequent defense of his brother to Liz. It's easy to imagine Finn going to the bottle following Gregory's funeral. It appears the writers are using Gregory's passing to jolt this really dull marriage, as I mentioned last week. Once more, Sonny is not being prosecuted for the crimes he has done. One positive outcome of his seemingly merciless treatment of Dex is that he now declares he is done with him, calling him a distraction and a waste of time because he has more pressing issues to attend to. Jason, it was a predictable problem. Hitmen were dispatched to kill Jason at the end of Friday, and it appeared that Sonny was the one who sent them. But did he? Brennan might have, since according to Kate's statement on Friday, his attorneys seem to be stalling his trial as though he's holding out for a significant development. Brennan assured Carly that he wouldn't harm Jason, but the astute spy didn't precisely state that nobody would harm him. All we can do is wait till Monday to find out. I could genuinely accept the storyline that Sonny becomes so insane that he tries to kill Jason, forcing Jason to defend himself by taking Sonny out. Although Jason wouldn't murder him, it would still be interesting to watch. Furthermore, Sonny would probably end up in the hospital, when at last they may discover that his medications aren't being taken correctly. I'm still amazed that no one is pushing this as aggressively as they should. To be honest, this crazy Sonny plot and the associated Pikeman plot really need to be finished. It has continued much too long. Additionally, it must be resolved such that Brennan leaves Pentonville, because he and Carly have a strangely wonderful chemistry. It was amusing how he advised her on spying. Though I don't think we have seen the last of that nasty Fergus burn, I would like to think so. After Alexis's license is restored, I could imagine him turning up in Port Charles to try to ruin her life. In the future, I could also see them coming up against each other in court. Though Alexis also believes that since he can't go after Harmony, she's the next best thing. It pleased me to see her question aloud why Fergus was concentrating on her since it was Harmony who killed his brothers. But when Fergus was making all of his claims in court, why didn't she bring up Harmony? I'm hoping the show won't genuinely take 30 days to inform Alexis of their choice. I made a joke last week about how 30 days may be like 3 months of soap operas. Furthermore, they wouldn't dare begin this plot just to maintain her disbarment, as I already stated. Or would they? Considering the drastic changes in character that have been occurring, I'm not sure. It appears like the Quartermaine or Congressman Kane story is moving forward at a rapid pace. Willow, Drew's personal cheerleader, convinced Michael that the concept was a terrific one, although he had previously expressed his disapproval of it. I don't think much about this plot because I think it's stupid. That appears to be just a justification for Drew changing his last name to Quartermaine, as they tried to figure out how to live together as roommates who date. Maxie and Spinelli were cute. It was also amusing to watch Spinelli attempt to explain cookies to James. Finally, Kirsten Storm's stylist of late is pulling off an incredible job. For a while there, people were referring to her as TJ Maxie. I still have the unshakable feeling that Christina's kid will experience some sort of trauma. Now that she is in her 3rd trimester, though, it could indicate that there will be a crisis, possibly brought on by Sonny's stress, but the baby won't survive. However, this soap opera prefers to kill off kids more than any other. Another factor driving Christina's refusal to give up her child, something most of us anticipate, is the catastrophe. In my opinion, Molly has matured somewhat after speaking with Alexis and Carly. She has come to the realization that she cannot control Christina's life, and must instead trust that she will act in the baby's and her own best interests. But holding back on informing TJ what transpired at the wedding? Oh, he won't like that. In fact, it would also be an intriguing method to endanger the baby for TJ to find out, and then turn on Christina. After being neglected for a few weeks, the Heather narrative has finally come back to life. Furthermore, even while I can appreciate Portia's irritation with Laura's efforts to determine whether Heather's metallosis should be taken into account in her situation, Portia's constant yelling, sobbing, and harping nonetheless irritate me and give me headaches. That concludes this week's ideas, opinions, and conjectures from me. Please share yours in the comments, as usual. Watchers might recall that a few years prior, Brooke Lynn staged a pregnancy to regain control of ELQ from Valentin Cassadin. Simultaneously, Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, required a secure location to conceal her infant from Peter August, Wes Ramsey, the child's criminal father. For a few months, Brooke Lynn therefore claimed to be Maxie's mother until Maxie felt comfortable taking her back. If Brooke Lynn is pregnant soon, anticipate her to be thrilled because she unexpectedly enjoyed being a mother, even though it was only for a little period of time. The couple had just gotten married the night before and were about to embark on their honeymoon in Paris when they got the call that turned their lives around. Gregory Chase, Chase's father, had died in his sleep the previous evening. Gregory passed away from ALS complications. He completed that assignment with Nancy Lee Grant's character, Alexis Davis. In addition, he made a promise to live long enough to perform his youngest son's wedding, which he accomplished. Regretfully, it was the night of tragedy, and Gregory passed away quietly in his sleep after having a dream in which he saw his life flash before his eyes. The following morning, Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, Gregory's other son, found Gregory's body. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.